In the quiet moments they shared, when everything else faded away, love blossomed like a secret garden, hidden but undeniable. It wasn't loud or flashy, but it was real. Their connection was something that couldn't be missed if you were paying attention, though most people never noticed. In those simple fleeting moments, like when their hands brushed just for a second, they shared something deeper than words could capture. Every glance they exchanged, every touch, held a meaning that went far beyond what could be said out loud. It was a love without rules, without boundaries, without labels. It was just them. Two souls intertwined, bound by a force neither could explain, but both could feel. But the world around them wasn't so understanding. It was quick to judge, quick to try and label what they didn't understand. They'd whisper things behind their backs. It's unnatural, it's just a phase. Like somehow their love was any less real because it didn't fit into what society expected. The idea that two women could love each other in such a pure, undeniable way seemed to rattle the world, to shake the very foundations of everything they'd been taught. They tried to put love into neat little boxes, tried to define it by their own narrow standards, as if that would somehow make it more normal or acceptable, but it didn't matter. What mattered was what they had, something so real, so deep, that no one's opinion could take it away. It was theirs, and that was enough. Still, despite the whispers and the disapproving looks, they held fast. They'd learned to live for the moments that mattered, the ones that no one else saw. The way their hearts beat in sync when everything else felt like noise. They shared laughter in a room full of strangers. The quiet moments where only they existed in a world that didn't want them to. The judgment from others never swayed them. Instead, it only made them stronger. Their love didn't need to be understood by everyone. It didn't need approval from anyone. It was enough on its own. They had found something in each other that the world couldn't take away. A love so real that nothing could shake it. It was theirs, free from shame or fear, untouched by the opinions of anyone who couldn't see beyond their own narrow perspective. In each other's eyes they found a future, one that wasn't defined by the judgments of others, one that was built on the quiet strength of their bond. They didn't need anyone's validation. They were enough. So they held on through the hard times, through the cruel whispers, and the sideways glances. They held on to each other because in the end, love was never meant to fit into the little boxes the world tried to make for it. It wasn't meant to be controlled or confined by anyone's limited understanding. It was wild, untamed, free. And that was exactly how it was supposed to be. And as the days went by, as the world continued to try to box them in, their love only grew stronger. It wasn't about defying anyone. It was about living authentically, about loving without apology. They didn't need anyone else's permission, didn't need to be anything but what they were. Their love wasn't a rebellion against the world. It was a declaration of freedom, a freedom to love without limits, without fear. And as long as they had each other, they had everything they needed. In the end, nothing the world said could change that. Because their love wasn't something to be defined by anyone else. It was theirs, and there was enough. They were proof that love, in its purest form, could never be contained or confined. It was a truth that stood unwavering against everything that tried to put it out. And in each other they found not just love, but a promise. A promise that no matter what the world threw of them, they'd hold on, because this love, wild, real, and theirs, was something that could never be taken away.